Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Today, we are going to do a 10-minute core-focused strength workout, and I will be using a dumbbell option if you'd like to join me, but you can also do this with just body weight, but it'll be a focused 10-minute core session focused on core strength. We'll be in a supine and prone position. We'll be flipping all around, having fun. I hope you guys are having a fantastic start or end to your day whenever you're doing this. If you're live, please say hello in the comments. If you're coming in on replay, please say hi in the comments because I always come back and check. So with that, let's go ahead and get our 10 minutes on the clock, ready to rock. We're going to warm up with just body weight movements, and then we will add the dumbbell option if you'd like. No pressure. You can do this with or without. All right, go ahead and keep your abs tight, sit up tall, and just come all the way through. And as you come up, I want you to lift a leg. And this is how we are going to begin with our quick warm up. Just waking up the core. And you want to go real slow and controlled. Hey, Sebastian. You want to be real controlled with your movement as we kick this off because we're laying the foundation for your form as we get into our working sets. Hi, Sarah. How are you today? All right, as you are continuing with this movement, I want you to now add a little bit of a circle with the arms, which is going to increase the intensity a little bit in the core and also open the chest. I happen to love this one. So big arm sweeps, take your time. You're drawing a big circle, so reach out. Remember to keep the chin tucked. We are training the core. Keep going, and we don't want to yank on our neck too much. Hi, Stanford. Good to see you. Hi, Raj. I'm doing great. How about you? Keep going all the way through. A few more seconds, and then I'm going to have you flip quickly into a plank position, and we'll hold a 30-second plank. Go ahead and flip now. Just to begin, so hold here. As I mentioned, we will be in, this is a prone position. We started in a supine position, so we'll be going between the two. Good, and you're just holding for another 15 seconds. And this is creating the heat in your core that I need you to have before we begin to add a little bit of weight to that. Good, just a few more seconds. Let's talk about form real quick. Make sure you're not shifting too far forward, too far back, no hips up, no hips sinking. Good, okay, go ahead and drop. And I'm going to give you a few seconds to decide if you'd like to grab a pair of dumbbells. You'll just need one. Go ahead and grab that now. If you want to do this with body weight, that's going to be your choice as well. So I'm going to actually grab one dumbbell and bring it here to get set up. So first exercise, and I'm going to give us a few more seconds to get set. So just watch. So I'm going to grab my dumbbell long ways. And this is my Select Tech dumbbell. I love it. I actually have 10 pounds on, but you can go with whatever weight feels good to you. Go on the lighter side to start. Check it out. We're going to do that roll through, arms overhead. Then you're going to come up and lift at the top. So we're going to roll, keeping the weight in nice and tight to the body, and then just raising at the base of that move and the top of the move. All right. You got a few seconds. We're going to start when that clock hits 7. Are you ready? We're going to be in this move for 45 seconds. Here we go. Roll all the way through and then reach overhead. Now tuck, keep your abs tight, come all the way up. Keep the heels down, raise up overhead. Nice job. Tuck, reach. Now I'm going slow because I really want you guys to focus on peeling up and peeling down. So think about that spine. Hi, Claudia. And come all the way up, peel up, peel up, peel up, core tight. Yes, do it later, Claudia. I'm glad you came in to say hi. You get a little preview of what's ahead for you. This is going to be one of those core workouts that you're going to want to keep and come back to. Whenever you got 10 minutes, throw it on and you are feeling strong. Come all the way up. Okay, stay here. Couple seconds to break. What we're going to do next, I'm going to have you come into that V-sit position, and we're going to simply twist side to side, not moving our hips, and we're going to work on those obliques. Here we go. So especially if you have load, which is weight, I want you to really focus on staying up nice and tall through the spine. Hi, Sporty Spice. I like your screen name. Stay really tall through the spine because, keep going, What I don't want is I don't want the dumbbell or the weight to start to have you sink into your low back. So if you feel that happening, ditch the weight, sit up tall, and just mimic that movement and teach the core to pull up. We're fighting against gravity. We're not letting it sink us down. You got to keep that integrity in the spine, chest up, core tight. Now, the lower you go, both in reaching side to side and leaning back, the harder. Break. Okay, I now want you to place your dumbbell in the center of your mat if you want to use weight. Otherwise, we're just going to be in a high plank position. Check it out. High plank, and I'm going to turn it actually long ways and flip. So we're going to be alternating. You don't have to be as fancy with the dumbbell, side to side. And we're just going to drag it side to side. So holding that plank. Nice strong base. Good. Going side to side. Grab, pull. Or you do that spin move. That was unintentional. Good. Just straight across is totally fine. Trying not to shift the hips too much. So as I pull the weight side to side, I'm not shifting my hips. I'm checking out, Raj, I'm coming to your comment next. You have 10 more seconds. Raj says, how are planks important in daily workouts? Planks are great, and I'll tell you more on the break, coming up in 3 seconds. 2, done. Flip back over to our starting position. Planks are an excellent way to train the core. It also is a chance to give your hip flexors a little bit of a break because you're not in that crunch position. So planks are great for training the entire core musculature. Okay, let's go back to the top. Roll through. Tighten up the abs. Reach overhead. Come up. Reach up overhead again. Good. If your shoulders are a limiting factor here, you don't have to do that extension. You can keep the weight tucked in close to your body and just use it as resistance for your core. Otherwise, I like to really just grab that for extra mobility and flexibility. Good. We're almost there. Reach. Tuck. Notice you need to really take your time. No momentum. Really slow, controlled. Feel every part of that movement. Break. Okay, stay at the top with me. Second set. We're going to hit those obliques. Remember, long and tall. Don't sink into your low back. And think about it the entire time. Think about sitting up through the crown of the head. Pull your belly button in. And let's go. Also, make sure that both of your sit bones, is what I call it, are on the ground. So as I go side to side, I'm not lifting up. I'm grounded. Letting my obliques do that movement. Good. Now, obviously, you can come back. The more weight you do, the harder it's going to be. You're welcome, Raj. So that's the way you increase this. You can also do more sets. Today, we're going to do 2 sets of each. So you got 1 more set of those planks after this. But you can keep adding a set, and it adds about another 5 minutes onto your workout. Good. 5 more seconds. Time. All right, let's flip around. High plank, dragging that weight side to side. If you're not using a weight, you can go ahead and hit arm raises or reach out to the side. Just create some movement in that plank. Ready? Here we go. So side to side, place that palm back down, brace your core. Now notice my hips. I don't shift my hips as I transfer the weight. But what I do feel is I feel the deep transverse muscles pull in. They're stabilizing me as I add that extra weight. We're training our body very functionally to be strong. So if I need to go on one arm, my abs go, oh, I know how to do this. And it supports me. Good. Very, very nice. Keep going. 3, 2, done. All right, you can go ahead and set that dumbbell back. And let's do a couple stretches. So these are going to be really great ways after you're done with a core-specific workout to just give your body some love. So come into a child's pose to start. Sink back. Now I want you to think about going in and up. So my belly button comes up, my chin is tucked. You should actually feel a stretch through the upper back. Good. Now take it to one side. Beautiful. Switch. Good. I have 2 more movements for us. Come on out into that cobra position. Here's what I do. Lower first, hands in front, chin tucked, push up. Good. Now don't stress your low back. You want to go in and up. Again, lifting off that low back. Perfect. All right, flip around. Last one. Reverse plank. This is a great way to stretch, and it gets your chest too. So fingertips towards your body, heels out on the mat. Lift everything up towards the ceiling, reverse plank. Do you notice tightness in your chest and shoulders? Do you notice one side a little tighter than the other? This is a great way to just check in with your body on how you are currently feeling from flexibility and tightness. Good, gently lower. All right, team, 10 minutes goes by quick, but we packed a lot in. You can do another set if you have the time. Otherwise, I will see you next week, and I, as always, appreciate you guys. Yes, Sebastian, how did I know you'd probably do another set? You're always pushing it. I appreciate you. Everybody else, I will see you next week live. Make it a great rest of your day, and I'll see you then. Bye, team.